So, hi everyone, how are you doing? My name's Claire, not Crystal. Let me just fix this. Actually, I'm going to have to move this on my wee bits and bobs out of the way anyway for what I want to do. So, yeah, my name's Claire, not Crystal, and everything I do is channeling, healing energy. So, I'm all about clearing stagnant energy and bringing in magic and miracles for you, clearing the way for that to happen. So, if you're open to the healing, that's what's always being emitted. And yeah, I'm here to empower you on your twin flame journey, your inner divine feminine, divine masculine, and whatever's going on with you and your person and the connection. I'm actually just going to turn that off because I don't know. I doubt it's really loud, but because it's the phone, you will be able to hear it. It was my heater. So maybe it's getting hot in here with me talking about a heater. I've noticed whenever I comment on things like that, it's going to have something to do with the energy, although that isn't, it depends. It's not the dominant feeling that I've picked up on today. It's like, so I've literally, so right, I'm going to go all over the place here. If you're new to me, get used to it. That's the way I channel. If you don't like that, you're probably not going to like me. Like I always say, I'd rather be somebody's shot of whiskey than everyone's cup of tea. And it's very apt that we're in an Aries moon right now, and I'm an Aries with my Venus in Aries. I don't need everybody to like and love me. You know what I mean? I'm just going to be me, and the people that get me and get the messages that I'm delivering from God, brilliant. If you don't get that, then there's plenty of other people that you may resonate with, being drawn to 144. That's significant because I was actually led to do the video at 144. By the time I got the phone, it was 444. So, and these are actually my two top. If I had to pick two top sort of triple numbers that I would get guided to, it is the ones and the fours that they've always used my energy to activate people, like you're really to wake people up. You know, before it was like kind of common for people to be seeing numbers so much like that. It was like, yeah, when that was happening to me, nobody was talking about it like around me, or even really a lot in the spiritual community. 222 there as well, but obviously now it is very commonly known. I'm sure you see it 10 million times a day. Or if you're new at the journey, you've just, you're seeing it now again, wondering what that's all about. So anyway, like I said, everything I say is part of the channeling. So, including if anyone comes to the door or that, but I'm not expecting any partials until tomorrow. So that would be just as much of a surprise to me as it is to you. That's going to mean something too, because we're in Aquarius season. We're still within the new moon Aquarius energy, really, I would say, because it was only a few days ago. And also we're in Aries moon now, so it's like fuck it, let's go energy, and that's kind of what I'm like with this reading. So I'm quite excited to do this one. How I'm going to do it is I'm going to lay 4 cards out and I'm going to work from it. Now I'm shuffling the Twin Flame Ascension one, so that alone tells me that there's just big stuff going on with twin flame unions and reunions. Now we know this because what I've tapped into within the shorts, it was really beautiful unions that are coming together. Now again, it doesn't mean like, oh, literally these unions have come together over the weekend. It's not impossible, but what it is it's like that is what will catch up. The manifestation will catch up with what I channeled at some point. And the perfect example of that, that's why there's all this exciting energy when I'm channeling this, is the fact that I've just been, like, I was literally led to this video at free. So I feel free is like particularly significant to people watching. I do actually know that, for at least for the case of someone I spoke to recently, because we'd like, yeah, I think they'd mentioned free to me. So that's probably actually why it's coming up. But it'll be, that's more than just one person. But to me, and it's always important what each number sequence means to you, and not just regurgitate what other people say. If it resonates for you, great. But for me, free is always about, it's the Ascended Masters. So I know that it's the Ascended Masters Twin Flames that I've actually, wait a minute, where's that deck? I might actually pause this at some point and get that deck now that I've said that, and we can see what Ascended Masters were guiding me to. But it just means that, like, there's always somebody that needs a message. That's why I'm guided to do the video. But I do videos every day. But you know what I'm saying? It's something felt quite urgent, important, all that kind of jazz, because I saw it at free. And then I was guided, and what I saw was a video I'd done from June 2022. Doesn't matter when I've done it, but it is quite amazing for people that don't get that about what I say all the time. And I know I say it all the time, I make myself, well, I more write it all the time, but I say it all the time too. But time is an illusion. It's true. Time is an illusion. It's not real. The Akashic records, past, present, future, everything that I channel, yeah, I might use these affirmations. Like, here's one sitting here for the 1st February. I begin the day by reminding myself that life supports me and wants me to be fulfilled and happy. So although that's for the first, that somebody needs to hear that day, someone's setting themselves free, I feel. But the very fact that I've just watched that, and I get guided to those videos all the time, and I can't be arsed watching them all, you know what I mean? But I did just watch that, and I'm glad I did, because it blew my mind. And I've added wee things to the comments there, so it's not really for everyone, but I do feel for a lot of people it's going to make sense. And because it's just basically the same energy that I've been picking up on. Particularly the last video was about someone wanting to communicate, and that whole video from a year and a half ago is all about. I finished with an affirmation, because I think at the time I was trying to encourage people to repeat the affirmations. With me being a hypnotherapist, subconscious mind, it kind of fits with what I do. But like, I said it so bluntly at the end of that video. I thought it was really funny, but I still feel that it's like I tend to attract a lot of people that are quite shy, or not big talk. Obviously that's not all he is, but it was like, I was like, as if anyone's going to do that. You never know, might change around here, and people, if people want me to get back to doing something like that, I'll do it. But I got guided to, like, I'm not even going to bother with that. But yeah, but the affirmation was quite long-winded, but it was like something about divine masculine speaking their truth, or I can't remember what it was now. It was really long-winded. So yeah, there's divine masculine speaking their truth. Some divine masculines might have already spoke their truth by the time you watch this, but some are yet to do it. So let's just see what's going on with this energy. Also, I'm just noticing my ears a wee bit blocked, so I'd watered in my ear last night when I got out of the bath, and I think that's why you got to be careful with earbuds and stuff, because it's like cotton buds. I mean, haven't actually damaged my ear. Usually that's just happened. I think that's just happened so that I could channel the energy of somebody that isn't listening to their guides or the signs or their intuition. Whatever you call yours, God, spirit, universe. And then that'll go away once I've given this message. I better. Yeah, because they've just pulled me to, why am I doing the things I'm doing right now? And I don't know why, but it reminds me of that Jessie J song. Why am I doing this to myself? I can't sing that because she's an incredible singer, and that's like, really, come on guys, that would be a bit of a reach. I don't claim to be a singer, I just like singing. It's, what's it called again? I almost left the real me on the shelf. I look at my reflection in the mirror. To be honest with you, I've not heard it. I think it's come on the Spotify usually, and I've probably just changed it. I can hear it in my head. That's annoying me. What was it called again? Seeing is believing. It's okay not to be okay. I'm gonna have to. Wait a minute, I'm gonna pause it and find it. Right. Okay. I've got it now, so it makes sense. Who you are. So I stare at my reflection in the mirror. Why am I doing this to myself? Losing my mind on a tiny error. I nearly left the real me on the shelf. Don't lose who you are in the blur of the stars. Seeing is deceiving. Dreaming is believing. It's okay not to be okay. Sometimes it's hard to follow your heart. Tears don't mean you're losing. Everybody's bruising. Just be true to who you are. I'm not going to read that all, but you can listen to the lyrics yourself. But that is bang on for an Aries moon, right enough. I love when they do that, because I couldn't even remember the song. I mean, I do like it, but it's not like one. I don't know. It's like a ballad, isn't it? So you'd have to be in the mood for that shit. But it was just, I was hearing it very clearly there. Right, what was the other thing I was going to say? Yeah, it also fits with the fact that I just got guided to do a wee shorts earlier. I just very quick, because basically I can just feel there is a lot of angry energy. There's a lot of turbulent, reactive energy, and it is because we're right now as I'm filming this. Pluto's already in Aquarius. That's been there. It's still considered newly there, but it's that's a big monumental shift for like whatever the next whatever years it is. It's not quite 20 years, is it? 18 years or something. And I think Capricorn was there for like 15. Okay, don't quote any of that, but it's quite a long time, basically, the point. But like it's Mars that is in the last degree. Now Mars is the planet of war, action, aggression. It's taking action, which is great, but it is also war and stuff. And it's in the last degree Capricorn, which is like strict, stern, serious. And that's and then it shifts into Aquarius, which is expect unexpected, shock, surprises. So I mean, I can think of things that's great about this, and I can think of like things crumbling down, like being able to see through some of the structures that are really destructive, in personal lives and in the wider world. But I can also see what's quite frankly a bit scary. You know what I mean? Because it's like people can get angry when the old ways are crumbling away, and like this new energy is coming in, and Aquarius is linked with rebellion and rebellious, so it's like people, and it's quite funny that on the shorts, like I don't know what I was trying to say now, I can't remember. It's 11:11 awakening, but I was trying to say, oh, that was it. I was saying, I'm an alchemist that turns pain into power, right, and helps you with your soul retrieval, like helps empower you with soul retrieval. I just said that, my twin flames number, but yeah, that's the divine feminine that I am, but I hold the divine feminine and the divine masculine, as we all do, but I'm able to tap into both. Basically, but I ended up saying activist, whatever I was trying to say, whether it was alchemist or, because it also sounded like I was going to say activation as well, and I do activate the dormant energy in others too, so whatever it was, but none of it was wrong, but it was the activist was quite funny, because activist is like, people that are here to make here to make a change in the world, but you can, before people get it, you can look like you're causing trouble, and that's why I would say be a rebel with a cause, because that's what I am. It's like I speak out about the truth, but I'm not doing it to cause trouble. I'm doing it because it is the truth. And there's a lot of lies and deception in the world and in people's personal lives, and especially when it comes to twin flames, when like manipulation tactics and everything are used, particularly on the divine masculine, but it can be used on the divine masculine and the divine feminine. It's fucking used on all of us in the world. But anyway, there's just a lot in there, right? Because with what I've just said, it's just explosive reactive energy. That's what it is. And that's not even including the fact that we're in Aries moon today. Like Aries moon is war, aggression, action. Again, it's also amazing things like playful energy, passion, fire. It's when I've like, oh yeah, get all my energy back kind of thing. It depends where it is in your chart, but that's typically Aries is new beginnings and change, right? But yeah, that I just felt like I needed to get those shorts out today, because I don't usually do, well, sometimes I do my videos during the day, but a lot of the time they're not out till night, and I thought that even if that just helps one person not blow up, like, like, just basically this is not a day to lose your cool, because I just think it could be, really, really explosive, and I just, there's going to be, there's just going to be, well, I've just been praying and going into quiet moments of stillness, because that does help the world. But anyway, so blah blah blah. Let's get on with this, right? So let's choose 4 cards. So I'm not going to do it like divine feminine, divine masculine. I'm just going to read the story. So what have we got for the first one? Clearing karma. Oh, that's about right, isn't it? Right, I think I'll need to move my wee special totems, but I'm going to put you over here. Right, so we've got clearing karma, because we're going to have to make space. I might need to move the teacup too, actually. What else have we got? Kundalini activate. Oh, wow. Remember I said that when I said about the heater? Feeling the heat. This is the sexual tension, the sexual energy pulling twins together. For some people, it's, it's happening. It's like becoming quite unbearable, but that's what drives the masculine to the feminine. Which is probably why they led me to that older video that's talking about, oh yeah, it is actually, because that one's the one where, in fact, basically, like, listen, I might have been the spokesperson for that, but remember that was God talking through me. That was a really important message. It was powerful. So if it's for you, it's for you. It's not for everyone, but there was quite a lot in that. And even the fact that I read the description of the divine masculine, that could be really quite handy for people that need a reminder of that energy within you, regardless of your gender, or if that is the dominant energy that you hold. Look at what I just got led to. Peacekeeper. See, that's a huge part of my energy. White buffalo calf woman, peacekeeper. That's definitely a message for today. Like, it's better to be kind and right today. Don't get into big arguments because it could be really like destructive. Again, don't be a pushover either, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, I just don't think it'd be worth it. And again, remember, I'm an Aries, so it's like, if I know that I'm right and somebody's in the wrong, once upon a time, I would like, I wouldn't let it go because it's like, I know that I'm right. But the older I get, I'm like, fuck that. Just let the person like win, in inverted commas, if they want to. Really, you've won. If you can just stay in your peace and not let people trigger you, because that's what I can't stand, is when people try to do that to others on purpose. It's just nasty as fuck. Like, I've saw it of late online, and I just can't be bothered with that shit. So just be aware of that. Be aware of it in yourself as well, because everyone's got a shadow. The dragonfly might be significant to someone, because that obviously just fell. A reminder just came up for me to do mediumship Monday, but one thing at a time. So what have we got here? If this goes out before that, then put a wee memo out to your, put a thought out to your loved ones in spirit and guides, and there might be a message that comes through for you when I do that video. But really, a message could come through when I do any video. But and it's not always the day that I do it. It's just, that's why it's wise to watch the mediumship Mondays, because you never know when a message might come through. Right, what have we got? What's the second one? Oh god, that's a bit too much. Maybe that's just all of them then. I'm going to take all them because it is free. I did ask for free, a 4, so when they've come out together. Activating the higher chakras, clearing the energy blocks, taking responsibility, and receiving cosmic intelligence. That's so funny, because these three main ones especially is what I help people do. Clearing the karma, clearing energy blocks, and taking personal responsibility. And that too, actually, because like receiving cosmic intelligence, I take it to mean helping you like follow your calling and your purpose, but also like downloads and stuff. So that can be like when I'm helping people recognizing what clairs they're working with and all of that. Right, okay. But the only problem is, why is this? I wonder if I can sort of. I'm gonna have to, because we need a bit more space than that. Wait a minute, I'm gonna pause it. That'll do. I'll figure out a better way to do it. Why is it just done that? Why is it just started again? I remember it done that before and it confused me, because I was like, have I just lost what I'd done before? But I hadn't. Right, let's just get into this. So, clearing karma. So, let's just see what that karma is. I'm going to shuffle these ones. So, this is likely to be twins that, again, do you know what? I've learned to be humbled about that, because I just watched that one from a year and a half ago, and although I say all the same stuff, I was saying all the same stuff then as what I say now about the Akashic records, and this could be any time. That really just covers it. You know what I mean? Like, this could be real time for someone. It could be ages away. Like, who knows? But I just feel a lot of the things that I done ages ago are catching up now, and so I do feel some of these are likely to be, not like 2 years away from now kind of thing. But again, that's why I said who knows. So let's just see. But what I was going to say is, this is likely to be twins that are probably had some sort of contact, or you're about to. So I don't know that it would resonate with ones if you haven't seen someone in 20 years and all that kind of stuff. But I really don't know. How do I know? So let's just see. So, and look, all the wee things did get in the shot after all. It's quite funny. My wee collection of stuff. Right, let's just see so this is the message from the Divine Masculine. So let's just see, what is this karma that's being cleared? What is the Divine Masculine of whoever I'm going to pick up on wanting to say here? Whether it's past, present, or future. You're my best friend and I cherish our friendship above all others. Right, okay, so that's some kind of, that's what's going on here. But what's interesting is the feeling that I was feeling dominant from masculines today was sadness. Like, but I'm talking like real sadness, like to the point of tears. Like, so I feel it's like, I feel a lot of people at breaking point, like that's what I'm feeling. And then and just that feeling keeps coming up about somebody working on themselves and healing. So we'll just see where that fits in. But again, Aries moon is like raw, very, very raw and real, like my energy. It's raw emotion. So it could be like that this Aries moon is somewhere in your chart that helps you tap into your feelings. Like, say if it was the 4th house, that's your feelings. It's also trauma. It's also, yeah, so that would make sense if like push down feelings start to surface. But it could also be your 8th house, that's sacred sex, that's also pain. That's where I would consider the house of alchemy, transmuting energy. Oh, that card just jumped out. 12th house too, didn't say that. Really, so that's all the water houses, 12th house is hidden pain, subconscious stuff. Oh, I've awakened her connection. I know we have a timeless bond between us. So the energy clearing that either feminine's been doing on her or himself and has cleared the energy in your masculine, or it could be a combination of the actual masculine themselves as, awakened to stuff like this and they're doing stuff like that for themselves, but it's going to be a combination of both. And I know for a fact that some of the people I've spoke to more recently in personal, like emails or sessions and stuff, have been noticing that they've had signs of exactly this, of their, twin flame awakening, like showing signs. It's like, wait a minute, it's like, I've just done that for myself and now it seems like they are feeling what I've just done for myself. So that could be a thing here too. And also, I just looked at 418, that's my birthday numbers, and that is the sign for union because it's the 4 of Wands. And what else was I going to say there? And remember, that's, physical unions for some, but that can be about the union within yourself too, which should be just as exciting. Although I know some of you will be like, fuck that, that's not that exciting. But you have to reach that before you reach the other one. What was I going to say? The group one that I done, which was for inner union, that will be 3 weeks on Valentine's Day. So obviously that's just a couple of days away from this point of me filming this. So, and also what was kind of mind-blowing is that one that I've just watched, the older one. So go and look in the community tab to know what I'm talking about, or I might pin it below. Better, because if you find this later you'll be like, what video? I done the most hilarious channeling. That honestly, when I channeled, it was funny. But it's not funny because it's like kind of picking up on what I'm saying about someone in despair, because that's what the card says. But it was funny the way I channeled the message. It was like somebody wanting to come forward to speak to their twin flame, but like feeling like, how the fuck am I going to do this? And I don't know if I can handle much more because I've went through so much. And then the card with the woman on it has a shocked face and it's got a 14 on it. So I do feel that this could be for some people that there's some kind of message coming in on Valentine's Day. Now it could just be that it's like a happy Valentine's and it's nothing else, but it's something. And it could be it's the 14th of another month come, entirely, who knows, but I was led to that for a reason, right? So, but yeah, it's good for you to notice, and it's also good for me, that for if people share either privately or in public what you've noticed within yourself, because, and thank you if you have already, because that was part of the Fuck It Let's Go challenge that I was guided to do at the last minute, which shocked me that I had the energy to do that. And although I'm grateful that, a couple of people bought things here and there, I didn't really choose to home in on any of my bigger packages or services or anything, which when I'm putting out all that energy to do that, it would be wise, business-wise, for me to do that. But I wasn't guided to, just probably because I've got the energy to really be, basically, it's not even the energy. I don't want to start with my long-term therapy clients until Aries season, which is from mid-March. So it's not that far away. It's like, 6 weeks or something. But that's the point. But what I'm basically saying is I would appreciate it if you let me know if you've seen the changes within yourself or within you and your twin flame or whatever. It's really quite exciting when people have shared that they have noticed that. And that's soul retrieval. That's because you're taking your power back. You're taking personal responsibility for your own healing, which is helping your twin to clear their energy blocks and their karma. You know what I mean? Or it'll guide them to go and do the things that they need to do for them, because you can't do it for them. But it's funny in the way that you kind of can, because you can heal yourself and it heals them. That's if you want to see it as what can you do to help them, that's what you can do. Focus on yourself and that helps them. The more you keep focusing on them, that doesn't help them. So, because that's been in chaser energy. Right, okay, so take responsibility. What have we got for this? But yeah, basically just let me know, because it helps to let others know that this stuff works. And then when somebody's sort of coming up with a problem on the live or that, I can be, oh, go and watch that one, or go and watch this one. Or maybe some of you will be like, oh, watch this one. This helped me, you know what I mean? Community spirit and all that. Oh, 2 cards have come out. So I couldn't handle your words when you were upset with me. It was too painful. So that's on take responsibility. So this feels like there's been some sort of words exchanged where people have been hurt. Whether it's, well, that's a divine masculine to a divine feminine. So this is sounding like a divine masculine is hurt by the words that a divine feminine has said to them. So it's either just that it's like somebody's not used to boundaries being set, or it could have been an argument and words have been said either way. My spirit is always with you. Can you feel me? Do you still love me too? So I'm going to take that one as well. Right. What's in the bottom? You were the love of my life and I didn't figure that out before. I know now that that's true. Oh God, that's quite a strong one, isn't it? I think we need to just place that one here then, maybe. Right. What else are we going to put here? I'm just sort of picking up whatever. So, clearing karma, you were my best friend and I cherished our friendship above all others. Oh, that fits with that too. So this is like the realizations that someone's having. You're the love of my life. I didn't figure that out before. I know now that that's true. This is definitely someone's shoved down feelings that are coming up to the surface in quite a big way. Right, what else do we need to know about this then? Clearing karma, kundalini activation. An important friendship was important to someone. Oh, wait a minute. It would make sense now to get the... Oh, that might fall. To get my wee cards. Right. If we could refrain from it being overly cringe, I would appreciate that. But whatever messages need to come out. So whatever. Right. So what does the feminine want to say back to... You were my best friend and I cherished our friendship above all others. But it's that... The feeling with that card is that someone's not acted like it. So that's what feels sad about this. And I just got drawn to 10-10, which is interesting because that's on that card. That's how somebody feels deep down, but I feel they've acted like you're nothing to them. That's what I'm feeling. It's usually the way it goes. What's the feminine going to say? Imagine there is one that says you're my best friend on this. Well, it's not that you're my best friend, but it's pretty much, and sorry, because I know we'll all be singing that now, or at least me next will. We used to be best buddies, and now we're not. Oh my God. That's creepy. That's 2 twins that are thinking the same thing. So not only are you thinking the way that me and this person, I'm just going to like, so again, sometimes I channel it like I am the actual person, but I'm feeling the masculine saying to themselves the way that me, and again, they're not going to be like the way in my divine feminine, but it's the way in me, the way me and her connected was like we were best friends. Like I feel like I could tell her anything in that moment. But how's she ever going to believe that with the way that I've acted? And then the feminine's thinking, I used to love those moments when we would just sit and chat and share things about ourselves. Or even when I was just listening to whatever it was that lights you up. Yeah, I'm being drawn to that. That's just jumped out. So now we're going on this pile. Even if you express yourself by sending me a song, I'd love that. So again, it can be, because again, I love this. Now this isn't everyone's dynamic, but I know that this will be relevant to some where you do have something going on where you communicate through music. And I'm not just talking about telepathically. Like that's it. That's all of us probably. I mean, that's definitely how me and my twin flame, our higher selves, connect in quite a massive way. People are usually amazed by the way in which that I mean, you can see it when I'm doing this. It's amazing. But whether it's me getting songs to do the collective message or just me myself walking about the house all day, I get songs that I know are from him. It happened last night actually when I was watching something. But yeah, but this can also mean that like you hear a song today that which, and I feel it's going to be something like, you know, like, so for instance, Katy Perry just popped in my head. I'm wide awake. Because it says I've awakened to our connection. I know we have a timeless bond between us. But it could even be me hearing the Jessie J one, you know, remembering who you are. Or now I'm hearing the one from The Greatest Showman. This is me. Because that's all Aries moon energy. Like, you know. But I do feel somebody's going to hear something about hear a song that's like, you know, somebody, or it's like all these songs that I share. I'll tell you that. What's another one? Like someone's eyes are open to something. That was one of the newer ones that I found a few weeks ago that was nice, but I can't really remember how it goes because it was new. But something like that. Anyway, that'll be whatever, you'll know. And it's because I really do feel the energy clearing that some of you've been doing with the support of me personally or on this channel and obviously in other places, but because this is me doing it on here, I really do feel because I am here to clear energy at the upper chakras in particular. I mean all the chakras, but the soul star and the crown, because this is where spell work, manipulation, black magic gets done. This is where people's third eyes get blocked and all that. It's like, because of clearing those energy blocks, that's what's helped your twin awaken. And so where they might not have actually saw the connection with songs, like whether it be just hearing a song in a film or a car passing by at the exact moment, it's like they're noticing it really big time now. And again, actually, I feel for some it could be songs about, you know, like, you're my best friend. Or it might even be Frozen. Like, look, someone's kid might be watching a film and it comes on, you know what I mean? It's, there are loads of ways it can happen. Right. So what about the acknowledge and take responsibility, and I couldn't handle your words when you were upset with me, it was too painful. What's coming out from the feminine? You're so loved so much, and I can't wait to show you. I wrote these so quickly, it's like I'm tutting at the grammar, but never mind. We know what it means. So too many so's. So this feels like the energy of wanting to make up. So I really do feel whoever, again, I'm just sort of vibing with this, guys, because I don't usually do it this way, but I was really feeling strongly pulled to. It's I just do whatever, you know what I mean? But it's like all of it could make sense to someone watching this, or bits of it. But it's like I'm getting the feeling, because this feels like some kind of argument where harsh words have been exchanged. It's like the feminine just wants to make up. So it's like, oh, and remember, it's on take responsibility. So I feel this is definitely going to be about a conversation. So this is going to be connected to what I've already watched. It's like a masculine is going to be coming forward to speak their truth. They're nervous. They're scared of their action. I think it's got something to do with harsh words being exchanged. Whether this was more recent or years ago, it's however it was left. I'm feeling for some it wasn't nice. And it's like, but once it's like that spoken about between both people, all there is love here and wanting to express the love. And I feel I can't wait to show you is moving into more Kundalini energy, if you know what I mean. It is an Aries moon. It's like passionate kind of energy. I'll see what cards pick up on that though. Right, what have we got for divine creativity, receiving cosmic intelligence? And 10-10 may be significant as well. My spirit is always with you. Can you feel me? Do you still love me too? Yeah, so it's this feeling of somebody's working out how they feel, feeling like they're in love and wondering if it's too late. Have I lost you? Oh my God. Don't worry about the past. It's a fresh start for us. Yeah, so I feel literally all of this could make sense to some. So yeah, it's the feminine still loves this masculine. And the feminine's aware that the masculines could be dwelling or worrying about what's happened in the past and how it was left, and is keen to start anew. And what is Aries moon? That's right, new beginnings, change, a fresh start. Beautiful. Because this one's sitting here and we have got space, let's see, you were the love of my life and I didn't figure that out before. I know now that that's true. What have we got for that? I wonder if it's that card I pulled on the shorts. I could never love anyone as much as I love you. Or that's going to be relevant because I just said it, but does one want to fall or do I need to pick it? Oh, that happened on this, didn't it? I see your birthday numbers everywhere. Separation's so hard, but it's making us stronger for union. We're invincible and unstoppable together. You can tell I made these cards just for me to read them. I wasn't thinking about showing them on here because I just thought as well, because I have got messy writing. I mean, if I tried, it could be a bit neater, but I've not, I've not got the... So it's not good when people are reading it on the shorts, but oh well, I'll need to make some shorter ones. Someone will mention me to you today. That one came out the other day. So yeah, there's a lot going on here. Right, I'll put that. Oh, for fuck's sake. There. That's going to fall again, isn't it? What's on the bottom? I don't even mind that some think I'm crazy for believing you'll remember us. So see in time. And you know what? You're really getting to see an insight about, because Aries moon is... because I'm here to teach people as well that, like, for those of you that think, oh, like, when you're saying something nice about yourself, that you've been taught that you're being a big head or something, we're here to break down that stigma. It's like, it's good to be proud of yourself and recognise how brave and courageous you've been at different times. And so, because Aries moon is about, about that, being brave and being bold and being courageous. Like, they're just saying to me, like, look at how brave I've been the past 2, well, really, depends where you look at it, the past fucking 10 years plus, but the past 2 years, especially this month, for being so raw and so open about my own journey and telling really personal stories at different times, because that's risked my own twin flame. Like, really, you know what I mean? Like, I was basically, like, I don't want to use the H word, but you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe really not being too happy about me doing that. But then I feel coming to an understanding of what it all means and stuff. But basically, it's like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I've had to not care about people thinking I'm crazy, and including him at the time, and whatever, like, and whatever all the, people, whatever folk are saying out there, because I still don't care. I couldn't give a flying fuck. I'm telling the truth. And that's what Aries is. I'm telling the truth. And I'm helping people, helping me, I'm helping him, I'm helping other people, and it's helping the collective. And that's basically in line with the shorts, isn't it? That these twin flame unions are powerful, and that's why all this stuff comes in to stop them. It's why divine masculines get so much stuff thrown at them to sabotage their own connection, and it takes a lot of... Look at this. Wow, look as I'm saying this, because I'm like, why am I going into all this detail? But look, 11:11, compassion, higher heart opening, time to forgive, heal abandonment. And that's kind of in line with what we're saying, that this is the masculines that are like surrendering, possibly feeling quite upset and having a huge heart awakening. But it's time to forgive now. It's time for these twins to come together, all the people this applies to, and leave the past behind after talking about it. And separation's hard, but it serves a purpose. Yeah, love it. Right, so quite intense. Where are we going now? Let's use these. We haven't used these in a while. So, we used to be best buddies, and you're my best friend. I cherished our friendship a lot. So strong mirroring on top of, I forgot already, clearing karma, kundalini activation. So let's see if there's any ones about the sexual tension or energy or something like that, because this has got the one where I don't like saying the words because it's cringe, but at least they're not my words. What have we got? Telepathy. Yeah, and so like if this one's really speaking to you, I really do feel you're both sort of thinking about this friendship, and perhaps you've got like, you know, like me and mine, you've got a real strong, like really, really strong telepathic bond, and it feels like you're on the same page. You know what's interesting? That says multi-dimensional connection, and the last card on the bottom here is multi-dimensional healing integration. So to me, that card feels like about if you've been doing personal healing sessions with me or anyone lately about integrating energy, and definitely if you're still integrating energy from the collective healing that we've been doing, which you are if you've done what we've done on the challenge, because that is still integrating. And that's, I've been given that chat a lot about, you know, it's not wise to pile healing session upon healing session upon healing session. It's good to leave a bit of time to integrate the energy. But this says multi-dimensional connection, feeling each other's emotions, mind reading, connective through space and time, pure communication. But I also do feel this is going to be literal pure communication that's coming in. Right. Clear energy blocks. I've awakened to our connection, and the song thing. Oh, that wanted to jump out. Oh, wait a minute, I'll shuffle though because it went back in. What have we got here? Oh, look, the dove piece. And I always use the dove emoji for if I'm talking about peace or prayer or a mediumship Monday is when I usually use it. Serenity, harmony, happiness, calmness, stability, fulfillment, joy, deeply meaningful, happy relationship. So this is what someone wants now. A divine masculine's like, I've awakened to what we are. I know we've got a timeless bond. I'm hearing songs that remind me of you. The blocks, the manipulation, the spell work, the black magic that was blocking me from seeing who you really are to me. Again, it's reminding me of the scene in the Jesus Revolution. If you haven't seen it, I'd advise you watch it. I've been talking about it for the past few weeks now. I was talking about it recently because I kept saying to there's a couple of people, I was like, you really need to watch this, you'll love it. And then the person that I'd said it to had watched it and got pretty much exactly what I had got from it. Was there's a scene in it where the guy recognises who his twin flame is, or in that case I would say his kingdom spouse, because it's the same thing by the way, but it's because it just feels really deep and profound. Like the guy's like, he sees this glowing light around her and he's like, it's just indicated. That's what I love about it. It's indicated that he's like, oh my god, that's my person. And that's what I feel's happening here. So great film by the way, there's loads in it. But yeah, this person just wants a happy relationship with their person now. That's whether you are that divine masculine or this is your divine masculine about you. That's really beautiful, guys. Right, okay, you might even be in it. Who knows? So, what have we got for pile 3? Take responsibility, acknowledge. And I couldn't handle your words when you were upset at me. It was too painful. So this person could have ghosted you. So you could have some kind of argument and then if not been willing to talk since. Because you could have just been giving each other space and time. But the feminines, whatever the deal is, you're saying you're so loved so much and I can't wait to show you. As we say, the feminine feels like she's feeling frisky with that one. But I could just be giving somebody a hug, guys. My mind's just going in the car. I did write the card, so. I don't know how I meant that. You're so loved so much and I can't wait to show you. I think it's a bit of both, really. I think that's how I would have intended it when it's come through. But because there's a time and a place, eh? There's a time and, you know, you don't want to make it all about sex because the person just needs your love. And then there's other times when you do just want to make it. Well, but the thing is with twin flames, it wouldn't just awakened twin flames that want to be in a happy connection. It would be both, so which is the ideal world, and I feel that's where a lot of the confusion comes in for masculines when they're still in the distorted energy around distorted feminines or change it same sex, whatever, when they just don't feel that you can have both. And they can sometimes see if there was a sexual connection with the divine feminine, they could just see that like, oh, that's not practical, realistic. You can't have that kind of chemistry with somebody and then have a happy relationship. You know, it's just too good to be true. Whereas like that's just self-sabotage. You can have that. But you have to work hard to get it and to keep it because of the people that are jealous and want to tear it apart. Love will tear us apart, it's true. Is that not the song from, that is the song from Time Traveller's Wife. I really need, I know I keep saying it, but I really need to find that again, because I saw it for ages. It's called Clair in it as well, so, and I'm clear that it's a time traveller, interesting. What's the guy called? I think he's called Henry, that might be significant to someone. You are so loved so much, and I can't wait to show you. I couldn't handle your words, so what's going on here? Obsession. Fixated, passionate, can't stop thinking about you, sexual tension, burning desires, fascination. Isn't that interesting when I just said that about the sexual energy? Take responsibility. I feel what's really sticking out to me about this is how passionate this connection is. So I feel whatever the words that were exchanged were, it was a passionate, heated argument. But now it's like you both can't stop thinking about each other. Actually, that's what they're saying to me. It came from sexual tension. It came from like pent up sexual tension. So that'll make sense of that. This feels like a very Plutonian, which I'm an expert on, helping and being in that. But so I do get that. It's like, you know, it's, well, I just always had that feeling about me. Mine, Christ, I wouldn't even argue with him. I don't think it would be good because we just never, there was never a need for me and him to argue. It was just always really playful. But we are, I could just tell we are very different in a lot of ways, but obviously very similar because that's what you and your twin flame are. So it's about meeting in the middle. But actually now I even know, because I've worked it out from astrology, that we've got like some opposing planets, you know. So it's actually, I think it's really common with twin flame. Anyway, blah, 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 whatever. Right, so divine, I find it all interesting, but let's crack on with this. Divine creativity and cosmic downloads is what I know it doesn't say that, but that's what I take that card to mean. Don't worry about us, it's a fresh start. My spirit is always with you. Can you feel me? Do you still love me too? So this person's worrying, do you still feel the same? Mask. Yeah, it's like, look, I wasn't showing you the real me. I was hiding behind a mask. Hiding, putting on a front, trying to impress you, insecurities, insincere, self-protection, manipulation. So somebody's basically, you know, hid behind a mask, and now that they don't want to do that, they're wondering, can we put that in the past? And the feminine's like, yeah, I want a fresh start. And this separation's hard, but it's making us stronger for union. We're invincible and they'll still put together. What are the other ones? Someone will mention me today, and I see your birthday numbers everywhere. Heal abandonment, time to forgive, and the higher heart opening, 1111 compassion. There's an 1111 card in here, I think, or something like that. Desire. Yeah, look, this is what I felt. So this is definitely fantasizing about you, passionate obsession. There's two things about obsession here. Lust, wanting to make love. So what I don't like saying, moving on. Intense sexual chemistry. Wow, that's what I just said. So this is a desire. Look, so these separate things can make sense, or it's all together. You've got a very strong telepathic bond, your best friends at the core, because it is your energy. It is your energy. You know, the yin to the yang. When you get that, there is no separation. If you need help really understanding that, then, you know, do some one-to-one work with me. But this is what I help people understand over time through the channel and one-to-one work. Obviously you're going to fast track it if you do it one-to-one with me, but even that, you know, you have to take time to let the stuff integrate. But yeah, that somebody just wants to have this happy relationship. They want to be happy. They're ready for the, you know, the real deal, because they've awakened to what it means. You know, they're obsessively thinking about you. You know, there's can't stop thinking about you. There's a lot of sexual tension, burning desires. Someone's wondering, can we put the past behind us? And, like, you know, is it even going to be possible? Because I've hid who I am for really long. But I did say wrong, and so this person feels it was wrong to do that. They're kicking themselves, and it's kind of like now it's like, can I be forgiven? Can you open your heart to me? I can't stop thinking about you. I've got the hots for you. I really want to do stuff with you. Intense sexual chemistry, yeah. Happiness, and that would make me happy. Joy, peace, feeling uplifted, happy relationships, enjoying each other. Enjoying each other. Emotional fulfillment, on track, successful partnership. It's, wow, it's all going on, guys. Well, I don't know if I want to spoil it with these cards, but I'm rebellious, so let's see what comes out of these. It's Russian roulette, so some of the karmic shit might come out. Either the karmic shit, the cycle between you and your twin, or third parties. but it's very lovely up until this point. So telepathy, best buddies. I'm not going to go through it all. Just that pile. The best buddies, telepathy, clearing karma, and yeah, separation. Sadness, missing you, thinking of you, yearning, unsure the future. Yeah, these twins that's going to make, wow. Look what just fell up, right? I'll put the rest back. Oh my god. Actually, no, I won't. Look. So, I'll put these back after a bit. Whoever's vibing with this pile, you both really miss each other. You're yearning for each other. It's like that strong, like, remember that's got Kundalini activation, the first card. So it's like, I feel it's like a real sexual yearning, desire, like, you know, like this kind of stuff. Like, you're missing each other, but you're like needing each other. You know what I mean? Like, it's strong. I can feel it. Unsure the future, and there's like, you know, anxiety about, is this person going to hear me out? And I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming, fun, flirting, wanting to date. So it's like, yeah, someone's this almost feels like Valentine's stuff, doesn't it? It's like, I like you. It's cute. Soulmate, soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. Somebody knows you're their soulmate, just like what I described in that scene in that film. Someone's like, fuck, that's my soulmate. You know, because not everyone knows what a twin flame is. They're like, oh my god, it's my twin flame. Because again, it's hard for me to describe, but seeing that modern way where like people have saw what twin flames are on social media somewhere, and then they're trying to work out who the twin flame is. Like, if you are somebody that's found this channel through that and that describes you, you're welcome to hang around 33 minutes, Jesus, forgiveness, that card. And my intention would be to help you with all of that. But basically what I'm saying is, that's not the huge bulk of people that I attract here. If anything, I attract people that have been conned and, conned basically by people that, you know, claim that they can, you know, help you find your twin flame in like 2 seconds if you give them like 10 grand and shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a true story. Like, I've had clients that have, like, soul family clients that have, basically been conned out of a lot of money and got nothing like what was said, but and also been traumatized. And then I'm healing the person's trauma from what they've went through for next to nowhere near the amounts of money, not even half the amounts of what they've paid to some con artist. And sometimes I've actually cleared people's energy like that, and I've done it for free. So, you know what I mean? Like, not everybody out here is some weirdo doing shit like that. Because again, it's like, it's quite funny. I wasn't going to draw attention to it, but when I woke up this morning, that's why I've got the filter on, because I had 2 comments that were of the same nature, and it was obvious it was just both trolls. But it was kind of like, you know, it was along those lines about like it's things that are meant to stop the genuine twin flames sharing what they're meant to share to help people. But I just kind of laughed and was like, you know, hid the comments. But but that's why I've had that on from the start, because I could foresee that was going to happen. And like, why let people come in and like ruin the good energy? So there's that, something about your connection too. Like, stop letting people keep you separate if you feel like best friends to one another, for whoever that fits for. And then receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So I feel someone's moving on from a karmic relationship. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you. So because you let go and you started loving you, this separation's coming to an end. And it'll be paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. There's 2 cards about enjoying each other. That's hilarious. Funny wording. Right, so, but that was the main one. So for the clearing energy blocks, I've awakened our connection. I know we've a timeless bond. The peace, happiness, serenity, deeply meaningful, happy relationships, and something about hearing a song or somebody sending you a song. Because like I said, I do know for at least a few people I've spoke to that is a thing, that's a cute thing between you and your twin flame, where you send, I don't know, where you have a playlist or something, or someone sends you a playlist, or other kind of unique creative things that you've got going on. So whatever that means to different people. But it could be as simple as you hear a song on the telly or something, and you feel like, oh, that was from your higher self. Cassette, reminding you of them. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. But I feel like that's like that. Oh, look, that's funny. The fun about the song in the cassette. So there's a strong, very strong music telepathy, which all twins have, but just very strong here. And there's definite songs here about being wide awake or anything. A song reminding you of your twin. Right, what have we got here? So that's the one that's like, can't stop thinking about you, obsession, sexual tension, you're loved so much and I can't wait to show you. So 2 kind of hints at that. Couldn't handle your words. Oh yeah, this is the argument. Take responsibility. What have we got here? The Chaser. That card also came out reverse, so it was like it didn't want to be seen. Chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. Right, there's 2 things here. It's like, what I'm getting from this is the person who's running from the connection, the divine masculine, is now in the energy of the chaser. So it doesn't mean they're literally chasing you. They might not be chasing you down like, please listen to me, I love you, I just want to talk to you, whatever, all that. They could be, but it's like their energy is moved into this, or soon will be. And it's like they're no longer ghosting or running from whatever this argument was, because I feel that's relevant to this pile. And they want to take responsibility for whatever they said that's hurt you, and also hoping to get apologies for whatever was said to them that hurt them. It's something like this. But it's like there is a fear of being abandoned here. They're afraid that they're going to be told it's too late or something. I feel like I want another one on top of that. Yeah, healthy. But this person's making healthy choices to heal whatever that core wound is of abandonment. Making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, being happier. This person's different now. Whatever it was that happened between you, if this is, because this will make sense to whoever that's for, this person can sees what was at the root of that, and I feel they pushed you away, not because they don't like you or love you, but because they really love the fuck out of you, and the abandonment wounds were, it's just, and they're homing my eyes into heal, like, you know, here, heal abandonment. They're homing my eyes into that. It was like, well, that's what was behind it. So it's almost like when you get too close to someone, it's like back off. Like whatever's happened, this person said back off, but I think it was a lot stronger than that. And now they've went in a dark night of soul reflecting on what that was all about. They're in a better place, and yeah, that's lovely. Right, we're proud of you, person, whoever that makes sense to. It just got to 39 minutes, so 39 could be your age or an approaching age, or that could be an important time in your life, but they just drew my eyes to it. Right, so what's this one? Someone hid behind a mask, the feminine saying, don't worry about the past, it's a fresh start for us if you want it to be. Can you feel me? Do you still love me too? And the cosmic downloads creativity one, right. Girl with a snake, well, she had to fucking turn up somewhere, or him, whoever this is. Empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. So this means different things to me, this card. So I do feel someone was hiding behind a mask, and because they were hiding behind a mask, they've attracted somebody that was like, you know, it was like an unhealthy codependent relationship, and they've been charmed or used by this female. But I think it's a bit of both. If this is your person, I feel it's like there's been a bit of both of using each other, and just no boundaries, that kind of thing. Like a codependent relationship, basically. What else about palm tree? And now they just want to be happy. They want stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. They don't want to... This person's made healthy choices to heal whatever led them into relationships like that, right? And so this one is compassion, 1111, heal abandonment, time forgive, the wanting to make love, desire, all the other ones, and heartbroken. Yeah, so that makes sense of that picture, that man. Like, someone's heartbroken, they're deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving. Someone's mourning you. This is what I said. I felt it's crying and tears energy that I'm feeling. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. This person's surrounded by people that gaslight them. They didn't know who to trust, and I feel that could have been even you at some point, as hurtful as that might be to hear that. That's what I'm hearing. That won't be any news to you though, if that makes sense. Right, this has been 40 minutes, so I'm going to just I like doing it this way though. But it gets all a bit, I can tell they're going to start falling over the place, so I'm just going to wrap it up soon. So I'm just going to wrap it up soon. I really do feel that that is this, whoever that applies to, somebody's like wrapping up this, either the remnants of a messy breakup, whether that's divorce, children involved, all of that, or it could be like having a stalker, because that card said stalker actually. You know what I mean? Like somebody's not accepting that it's over, or somebody's still in it and that's what they're wrapping up, a relationship, a karmic relationship, whatever makes sense to have it right. So what about this one? A card, healing. Yeah, so there's healing going on here, and the healing almost feels like it's coming to an end for whoever makes sense to this, because you're on the same page and you're reminiscing about how close you are in the energy realms, but how close you were at one point as well, I feel, for whoever this is. And confidence. This person's been working on clearing their energy blocks, or whatever you've been doing to clear your energy has helped your person. So well done for taking responsibility to do that for the two of you. And like I said, it's encouraged your person to go and do things for themselves as well. It's a team effort, and they're becoming more confident. It's a little bit like I said recently in a session to someone, like, you know, that's that whole card when I held that up about it's better to be kind than right. It's kind of like, although if you're the feminine, what you heal for yourself heals them too. And some of you might do a little extra if you are a healer yourself. Again, we're all a healer or something, but you know what I mean, if you know how to do that. But it's kind of like, in that case, it's better to be kind and right. Like, who cares, like, how the person's feeling confident and better, as long as they're feeling confident and better. And, you know, hearing their perspective of how they got to that place. Because a lot of people, it could be like, you've done some kind of energy clearing that then guided them to go to a counsellor, for example. You know what I mean? And it's about, who cares how you get there, as long as you get there. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. I don't know what that's called, but that just popped into my head. Empowerment. Oh my god. I love that. That could be a thumbnail. I mean, that's literally what I'm here to help people with. All of that. Healing, confidence, empowerment. Who cares how you get there, as long as you get there? You know what I mean? And you're grateful. That is actually a good point too. One of my icks is when people are not grateful. So as long as people are grateful for how much energy I pour into this channel and personal sessions and all of that, we're all good. But I don't tend to attract people like that too often anymore. I've done in the past. Right, so happiness. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Healing, confidence, empowerment, and happiness. Just doing that for a thumbnail because that's amazing. Wow. And fertility. Oh, watch out with that. I mean, that could be new beginnings of any kind, but obviously that's a bit of a standing joke, isn't it? When people are getting it on I keep going to say Halloween. Why the fuck do I keep doing that? That must have meaning for someone. And positive thinking to manifest positive outcomes. That's an affirmation that popped up. Yeah, when people get on at Valentine's, it means they're going to have a Scorpio baby. So, be careful out there if you don't want that. Right, so particularly because that one I watched earlier had something about that too. Right, so what have we got? So, if there is anything standing in the way, can you tell us what it is? I'm not going to go through all the piles, right? So, I'm going to end this soon. But interesting though. Acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change. It came out in reverse though, so I feel that might be the last bit of healing that someone needs to do here, is accepting that you can't change the past to be able to move forward. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Oh god, why are they jumping out like that? Someone doesn't want to be feeling lonely anymore. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to, and I know that I'm never alone. This person's got the confidence now to come forward, and they're persevering, and they've cleared the energy blocks, and they'll be coming forward in divine time when they're ready. What about this one? Can't remember what it was. Take responsibility pile, we'll just call it. Happiness is in reverse. So again, this person isn't going to be happy until they take responsibility, have this conversation, They're going to be feeling, if this is you, you'll be feeling way more empowered if you take responsibility for your part in this. Make healthy choices to change the unhealthy cycle of silent treatment, ghosting, and not talking about what went wrong. And then you can both be happy. That's what I'm getting from that. And this one. Envy. Ooh, shady. Envy, but it's in reverse. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. I feel at some point this person... Oh shit, that's the one with girl with a snake. Yeah, at some point this person's divine masculine has tried to make you jealous. Has tried to make their divine feminine with a girl with a snake. A snaky girl or a snaky guy, whatever. They've tried to make you jealous to get your attention, which has meant that if you're the divine feminine, you've had to have a lot of patience. You might have been not liking that at some point. I accept that everything happens in divine order, but it was all meant to happen. And the person now knows that that was a failure, that didn't work. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn, and that's about forgiving and growing and learning and not blaming yourself. You know, it was all meant to happen. But notice the key thing here is about taking responsibility. If you've hurt somebody on purpose, is recognising that, apologising, and then you can move forward. And that's what just keeps coming through lately. That is, because I can't stand that about TWINFLAME journey. That can sometimes seem like, oh right, so they can do whatever the hell they want, and then they just get to come back and they're forgiven. Kind of is like that if you want to look at it like that, but I don't look at it like that. It's kind of like, if you're divine feminine, you only let somebody back in your life when they're genuinely sorry, humbled, and going to do right by you and by themselves, you know, to make healthy choices. So that's the difference. You don't just let somebody back in because they're your twin flame, you let them away with fucking everything. No, that's having no boundaries. So that's not what we teach around here. Worry is in reverse, that's what we like to see. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome, and that's brilliant, because worry was the dominant feeling that I felt yesterday, and someone's going to be honest about that they've been really worried about the changes, and they've put their pride aside because it was affecting their health, and now they're more balanced, and putting that advert, like, this is so funny, they're not letting me stop. So somebody's putting worry behind them. I'm not going to bother reading the wee bits, but they're ready to be honest. They're ready for this change. They're putting pride aside. Their health was getting affected because they were so upset about what's went on. They've come into balance and they're putting the adversity behind them. That feels similar to the message I gave yesterday for some reason. Right, I'm going to just end this now by I've got some cool cards coming, more about feelings, that they arrive in about a week or something. Because there's quite a few, I mean, like, you know, decks are my passion, and I've got loads, but there's quite a few I've had my own for a while, and yeah, I just felt that one was needed for Pisces season for feelings, so it's quite handy for personal sessions, but definitely for some of the stuff that I do on the channel. Right, I'm getting a bit tired now. So what's a message for pile 1? Move your body. Thank you, angels, for motivating me to move my body and energy. Pile 2. Synchronicity. Oh look, yin yang again. Thank you, angels. I trust your well-timed guidance and signs. And again, I feel it's going to have something to do with hearing a song and divine timing. Trust your vibes. I said that at some point about the vibe or something. Thank you, angels. Today I choose to trust my intuition and your guidance. Open your heart, Archangel Shamiel. That's needed, because this is the pile about third parties. Thank you, Shamiel, for removing the barriers around my heart. Somebody has put barriers around their heart because they've been around a girl with a snake, or a guy with a snake, however you want to put it. Fucking hell, that doesn't sound... Moving on, that doesn't sound right. I would hope all guys have a snake, but never mind. That was quite funny. Right, so... the divine physician, Archangel Raphael, and that's about the heart healing. Thank you, Raphael, for shining your divine light upon my healthy body. Oh yeah, and that was something about health. New beginning, and then that makes sense too. Thank you, angels, for opening up the doors to change. I am ready. It's important to say that, you know, to actually let God, the guides, the angels know you're ready. Right, I did want to now pull some of these, so we know how this goes. If you're not new around here, this is Russian roulette. It could have things to do with karmic stuff. It could have a happy couple in it. Let's just see. What can we have about the pile that... I'm not going to be able to remember all the piles, but we'll just see. They might just say it through me. basically the one about best friends. What have we got here? What's the outcome? Oh, dearie me. Best friends indeed. Dearie me in a good way. Desire. So, and then there's a dance song, Cure My Desire. And that's the one about Kundalini energy. And so, yep, they're having fun. Desire, we'll put that there. And just because YouTube's been a bit of a dick lately, I didn't used to be one of those people, and a bit disappointed myself that I'm being too sensible here, but I'll just, yeah. I will still show you, but then I'll, cover it, whatever. What about pile 2, the song one? I'm just going to call it Synchronicities with Songs, Clearing Energy Blocks. Yep. It's like, look, that's somebody opening up, telling you how they feel, discovering the truth about what all went on. You've been magnetised towards each other. You're going to have a lot of fun. Fun. That's the house of sex too. Leo energy. Because you've cleared energy blocks. Sexual healing. That's what I feel that's about. And you're about to get up to that, or that's what they've been doing. They're having a wee heart-to-heart now. Take responsibility. Oh, I knew the fuckery one was going to come out. So that's the black magic fuckery. Somebody's been doing some sort of spell work, black magic, manipulation. Hopefully not of this exact kind, but you know, it's the one where the guy's lying there. And so it's like, it's an illustration of what some fucked up people do. You know, this is witchcraft of the black magic kind. Like, somebody's like been getting in somebody's head. See, it could even be like in a past life you've been some kind of dark high priestess, because this all looks like that kind of thing. And it's like, so somebody knows how to lie and gossip and cause trouble, that kind of like, it's like throwing a grenade and walking away. And that's something I saw online recently. Throwing a grenade and walking away, and then sort of loving the trouble that it causes. That's what I'm getting. So what this pile is about, the take responsibility. Oh shit, yeah, and that's the one about an argument. Oh god, yeah. So someone's been at the root of an argument here. Someone's karmic partner, whether it's like a romantic present partner, past, present, well, hopefully not future, but family members, friends, but there was third parties that were behind whatever this argument was about. Highly, highly influencing this person. That's what I feel. Like, so it's like, because that makes sense, because this is a pile where somebody has pushed you away and said they don't feel the same, but it was like coming from like the people around them. So if it felt like there was a disconnect with what they were saying, that's why. That's what I'm getting, right? So I don't know what all this is, it's buried, but if you remember, good for you. What was it again? Oh shit, I do. See, we're not meant to remember. That's so clever how they made me do that. We're not. That means in your ascension, they're going to make you forget that crap. That's the girl with the snake. So this could even be like, whatever of this will make sense to whoever it's meant to be. What's the outcome? Yeah, the outcome is whoever the people that were trying to keep two twin flames apart, it's not going to work. Something could be happening around the full moon. The next full moon is in Virgo on the 23rd, I think, or the 24th of February. Yeah, that's somebody, that's a divine masculine approaching their divine feminine for healing. Oh, 24th. I didn't even look at the 24 when I said that. Yeah, so something's happening. Either you've already been connecting by that point, and this is just, I'm coming to see you again, but it's like, I just heard if they ever left. That's for someone. But it's like, or this is when somebody comes for the first time, but there's something about that full moon. Like, it's not been successful, whoever was trying to keep you apart. Could be something happening on another Pisces moon. Well, that's a month away, because there's a Pisces symbol. Or Pisces season. Shit, Pisces season, yeah. Pisces season is the 24th. Yeah, for some people that'll make sense. Right, this pile here. Wow. I think it's time to end it here, guys. Truth. It's going to end in the truth. And the song James Arthur, The Truth, might be relevant to you, because that's all about, it's meant to be about falling from fame and fortune, really, and it not being worth it and what matters. But I feel that could also be relevant to divine masculines that have had gossip around them for whatever reasons, whether it was about the union or other things in their life due to the third party snaky energies. It's like, yeah, but that truth feels, they just popped into my head. But there's big changes coming about, because it's 55555 when I said that, and now it's yeah, basically Aquarius moon. Yeah, it's Aquarius season. Expect unexpected. By the time some of you watch this, Mars will already be in 0 degrees Aquarius conjunct with Pluto, and that will be the brutal truth coming out, which is when healing can come about, discovering the truth. Shock, surprises, all that jazz. But actually, it might still be in the last degree Capricorn, because I'll put this out tonight and I think it moves tomorrow at some point. But yeah, I'm going to end this here. So I just want to do something a bit different, shake it up a bit, because it is Aquarius season after all. And so I think I'll just make it that this was the one for today. And then I'll do Mediumship Monday in a bit. But yeah, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you like this, and I'll do this style another time whenever I'm led to. But I quite like that. I like that. Right, see you later.